Oh, hey, you're already here. Great. I'm going to give a tour of the garden. We'll do the summer tour. And this will be part one. So, right here on the right, as you walk into the garden, I have a big pot and it has a bunch of ground cherries in them. They're going to be like 3 feet tall. It's amazing. And behind those, I have some noodle beans growing. These are red noodle beans. Last year I had green ones. Now, here on the left, I have more noodle beans. These are also the red ones. And the pansies are starting to get hit by the summer heat, but they've been blooming since March. And if you look way down here, all those little plants down there, those are seedlings of pansies. And we'll have some more next year. All right, this is the first bed right here on the left. This is candy striped zinnias, so they're about to bloom, and I don't know if you can see those. There's one. So we have buds on it. And then this trellis right here, that's all cucumbers. Well, actually there's some melon at the end. So this first one is a Japanese cucumber, and I love them. They're like super crunchy and long. So let's see, I have one here. I have another one here. Let me see, one down here and one behind it. So those are 4. That first one, if I'm lucky, I might have that one ready this weekend. And then after the Japanese, I have pickling cucumbers. And you see, I have some little ones starting there. A few down there, I'm seeing 4, 5, at least 5. Now these 2 last plants here, these are melons. So this one is actually a cucumber, this is a melon. So this one here, that one is a Kajari melon. It's from India. And this one here, this right next to it, that one is a chrysanthemum melon or a Kiko melon. All right, so let's go around the corner through the bumblebees and lavender. You're gonna see some onions down there. It's almost time to harvest those. They're not super big, but they're onions. That's cool. This plant here, this tomato plant, I would guess being at least 4 feet high. That is a purple Cherokee. This fruit's a little wacky looking, but I'm gonna let it get a little bigger and then fry it up as a fried green tomato, but I have a couple more over there. Parsley here. That is some more, I think that's the chrysanthemum melon. It's looking nice. It's planted in a pot. And over here, this pot has, oh, besides the melon, that's a dahlia. It's getting a little bug eaten, but it is. All right, in this little pot here, I have lavender, some sort of melon, I don't know how I got there, and this is where my sweet peas are. And you see all those little pods for seeds for next year if I want. And then down here is a little alpine strawberry. And there's one. They're really tiny, but oh my god, so flavorful. Oh my god, so good. Get that one. There's another one down there, but needs another day. Here's some rosemary. She makes the chicken. All right, now these 2 plants here, these are Betta Boys. They're loaded with fruit. Liking that. It's more down. There they are. Next to it, I have a beautiful tress there. One there. Oops. There. And some more up there. So excited about that. All right, behind those two, next to the purple Cherokee, this one back there is a Dr. Witchies or Dr. Wikes. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's an orange yellow tomato. There's some there. There's a tress there, tress above it. Hopefully one on that one. So they're doing good. These two here, this is a brandywine. It's also known as a potato leaf tomato plant. They're starting. Here's some brandywines there, some blooms there. And I have two. This one is my favorite. So over here I have a nice bunch of them, and then some blooms over there. Behind there, this is Barry's Crazy Cherry. This is the one that had all the trusses are loaded, and you know, there's like 20, 30. Look at all that up in there. This one branch must have 40 blossoms, probably more. It's amazing. There's another one here. These are a little more advanced. It looks like a cluster of grapes. Now, there's a word for a cluster like that. I think it's multipolar. I'll have to look it up. If not, I'll flash it on the screen for you. There's some purple basil, marigolds, more onions, big thyme plant, and some wilty black pansies. Here's another pot. This one has the Kajori melons, and they're going up the fence. That's what I want them to do. When they actually start getting melons, I'll have to like make little netting hammocks for them. They're small, they're like softball size. And there's some dahlias growing there too. I think it's a red dahlia. Now this is something I'm trying for the first time. You can't grow spinach in the hot heat of the summer. It just bolts and goes to seed. This is called Malabar, or red Malabar spinach. Now this is actually going to be a vine, and I'll train it up this fence here too. I'm looking forward to trying it out. And then here's the strawberry bed, and I need to net it, I need to weed it, I need to thin it out. It is just so packed in there. I have had a few strawberries, but mostly the birds get them, and that's alright. Alright, so here's the other bed with tomatoes. Now this first one here, we're looking at Arkansas Traveler. So it's supposed to do really good when it's hot. And it's putting out quite a few little tomatoes. I don't know how big they are. But growing right next to it is a sunflower. I'd say that's about 3.5 feet tall. We saw the lavender when I was going by it. Actually, I don't know where the bumblebees, maybe they took my hint. Some marigolds next to it. That also helps control pests. That's a basil. It's like variegated. I love this. It's so pretty and it's really yummy. And it's called Perpetual Pesto. Alright, so in front of the Arkansas Traveler, this is a black cherry tomato, and it's got lots of fruit. There we go. Some down in there. Nice little tress of them over there. And some of them are getting big enough to start ripening. Alright, right next to the black cherry is some traditional basil, Italian basil. It's got some pest damage. I have to harvest some of that so it can push up. This is Thai basil. That's a cutting of basil. It's a little droopy. It's been warm. This plant here is another one of those Barry's Crazy Cherries. Look at that. Isn't that something? These tomatoes on this bed here are struggling. Or at least the ones in the back are. That's a green zebra back there. I had to pull a San Marzano, which I have over here. That one had light, pear-shaped tomatoes. More basil right next to it. So this one here is from my friend Fred. I have to look at it. Oh yeah, Santorini. He said it's from, let's get focused on the fruit. He said it's from the Greek Isles. It was in a harsh coastal area apparently. Back there are two little Roma plants. Hopefully they do okay. This tomato here is a volunteer. It's some sort of cherry. We'll see what it produces. I'm just gonna let it go because why not? There's a purple basil that's like variegated now. I don't know why. That's cool. And there we have some sage, oregano, and way down there, you probably can't see it. We're gonna go swing around the back because I got something else to show you there. Hold on. But before we swing to the other side and to the back, let me show you these two tomato plants. This one is a mystery. I grew it, I planted it. I think it's some sort of cherry. I'm guessing maybe a blueberry. We do have some cherry fruit growing down there. We'll see. I really don't know what it is. A little cutting of basil. It's been gnawed on. This one here is a black Krim. Got some fruit down there. Up there we have some fruit as well. All right, let's get back to the other side. This is what I wanted to show you back here. Those are recently germinated pickling cucumbers. Here we go. Yeah, they're looking great. So that'll be like ready at the end of August, beginning of September. And we might be making pickles. Those weeds are coming back. Can you see them all? This was the other thing I wanted to show you. This is lemon time. It is blossoming a little bit. I'm gonna pull those off. Oh, I really like it. It's thyme and lemon. Oh, it's good on so many things. Guys, it's the next day. I didn't finish doing that video that you're watching now, so as a little bonus, you're gonna see me harvest this garlic. All right, let's see if I can do the camera and pull garlic at the same time. So here it is, the garlic. Oh, good. And there we go, that's one. So I got 40 something more to go. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna put it on time lapse. Harvested. It's on the table to dry. Hello, garlic. Some of it's hanging because I have so much. It's awesome. Thank you for joining me today. And as always, my Cape Cod life.